Bronx starts out with the ball. And now the opening lineup for Seattle. We've got Mitchell, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. Cheeks passes to Hill. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And they're on the run. Jones feels it out. Pass to Payton. Here's Eden. Seattle moving the ball around. And it's Nowitzki missing. Here's Mullen. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Payton. Left side Mitchell. Shoots over Hill. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Wallace, the pass to Hill. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Hill. Here's Cheeks. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
This is how you make an impact on the offensive glass. Bring that intensity.
Outside Payton. Three-pointer. And again, it's Seattle missing. Here's Mullen, defended by Jones. A nice shot by Mullen.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Cheeks. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Cheeks, guarded by Payton. In transition, here they come. The Bronx grabs the miss.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots, you've not made one of them.
Wallace misses. Outside Jones, and so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. There's a screen. Throws it up high. Deflected. They get it back. Hill against Mitchell. It's Hill with the drive. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
And Seattle calls time here. Seattle trails by 8. Outside Payton. Mitchell up top. Back to Payton. Jones up top. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Seattle missing.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Wallace, the pass to Cheeks. And here is Hill. Checked by Mitchell. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Hakeem Olajuwon. First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Looking for their first basket of the game. Payton with it. No points yet. Just 5 on the clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot here. Here's Jones.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
To the inside. Wallace banked it in off the glass.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And Seattle calls time here. Here's Payton. No points so far. Pass to Mitchell. To the left wing. Here's Nowitzki. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Payton passes to Nowitzki. And again, it's Seattle missing. The Bronx leading by 12. Outside, Hill. Here's Wallace. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Bronx shooting their first free throw tonight. And the free throw, no good. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Outside Payton. To the wing, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nowitzki. They need this. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
But just amazing use of the shot fake right there. Nowitzki schooling the defense.
Seattle shooting their first free throws of the night. And the first one at the line is good. The Bronx making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Wallace outside. Pass to Mullen. 20 feet out. Seattle pulls it in.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And Mitchell with the slam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Seattle shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That free throw is good from Mitchell. Here's Cheeks. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Driving to the basket. Aldridge with a screen on Payton. Cheeks with the bucket.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Pass to Jones. Here's Payton. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Cheeks. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Maverick, and Seattle tacks on 2 more.
Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
Here's Cheeks. Pass to Aldridge. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Aldridge. Still no points. Here's Dandridge. Shot clock at 5. Back to Aldridge. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. Counted. And the Bronx leads by 10.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Hardaway, the pass to Maverick. Here's Aguirre. Seattle move the ball around. Van Arsdale. And again, Seattle with a triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Price, the pass to Aldridge. Here's Goodrich. Here's Dandridge. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
To the paint. And stolen by Aldridge. It's a one-on-one situation. Goodrich, the pass to Price. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Maverick. Here's Aguirre. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Dandridge. And he lobs it up top.
You know, defensively, you have to contract to take away the over-the-top lob to Chandler.
Seattle trails by 12. Outside Hardaway. Here's Aguirre. No made baskets yet. And again, it's Seattle missing. Here's Price. Aldridge with a screen on Hardaway. That three's off the mark.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Pass to Chambers. The jump hook. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Here's Price. Aldridge with a screen on Hardaway. Six to shoot. Price, the pass to Dandridge. Aldridge. Count it. And the Bronx leads by 12.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Aguirre. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Brawlers out in front. They lead by 12. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bronx?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And Seattle, looking at who they've got. We've got Mitchell, and it's Eaton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside Payton, jacks up a 3. The Bronx grabs a miss. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
They set the pick. Here's Hill. Jones with some nice D. Seattle trails by 11. Here's Mitchell. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Seattle shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Mitchell, no good on the free throw. And it's the Brawlers with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. It's Hill with the drive. Pass to Olajuwon. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Seattle on offense, down by 12. Pass to Nowitzki, lets it fly. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Nowitzki's got 7 points.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Hill, the pass to Olajuwon. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. It's Hill with the drive. Doesn't go that time. Seattle trails by 10. Mitchell, the pass to Nowitzki. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, I'll tell you this, if Dirk is free at the rim, you expect a throwdown. Love seeing the big man get up.
Timeout called, the Bronx. The Bronx leading by 8. Outside, Hill. Inside. Olajuwon can't get it to go.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Wallace, the pass to Hill. Down low. It's stolen. Outside Jones. Pass to Payton. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Nowitzki. The Bronx grabs a miss.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Outside Payton. The Bronx grabs a miss. Olajuwon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Mullins got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Payton passes to Eaton. Here's Nowitzki. 3-pointer off the mark. The Bronx leading by 10. Pass to Hill.
Now that's his 2nd foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
Cheeks passes to Hill.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
I'll tell you, his shot has not been there, but I like the fight he's showing.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And the Brawlers call time here. Here's Cheeks. Pass to Hill. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Nowitzki. Pass to Eaton. Outside Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from 3-point range.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Wallace. Outside, Hill. Back to Wallace. Nice form on the 20-footer. And it's a 12-point Bronx lead.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Pass to Nowitzki. Seattle move the ball around. Outside Mitchell. Over Hill. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Cheeks passes to Mullen. Here's Olajuwon. Shoots. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Bronx leads by 14.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And Seattle calls time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's Seattle with the ball. Pass to Chambers. 13 feet out. And that one's good. Maverick. Here's Goodrich. Still without a bucket. Here's Dandridge. Aldridge up top. Here's Goodrich. Three-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside, Aguirre hits the jump hook. Aguirre's got his first points of the game.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Price, the pass to Aldridge. Here's Chandler. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul, third team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Tyson Chandler, shooting one.
But this is a high character guy. Chandler is a guy who will influence everyone around him in a positive manner.
Pass to Van Arsdale. Now here's Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Chambers. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge.
A quick leaper with good instincts. Aldridge can be so disruptive as a defender.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And here's what the schedule for the Bronx looks like. On Friday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against San Antonio, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Price, the pass to Dandridge. Out to the right wing. Here's Goodrich. Nice shot from the wing.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Van Arsdale. Here's the pick. The three. The rebound by Chandler.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Here's Dandridge. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Hardaway. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Dandridge. Pass to Price. Up and over Hardaway. Price can't get it to go. Seattle trails by 17. Chambers, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Chambers. From the wing. The bank shot, no good. Here's Price. On the clock. Pass to Goodrich. Puts up a three. The basket is good. Off the setup from Aldridge. Aldridge has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Aguirre. Count that one.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
And so it's the Bronx, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The
The guys you have cannot do it.
And taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's Mullen in at the 2. Pass to Eaton. Here's Nowitzki. Watched by Wallace. The fadeaway. He gets it in there. Nowitzki's got 11.
Just delicate touch right there from Dirk. Owns the mid-range right now.
And for Seattle, we've got Mitchell. And it's Eaton in at the center position, filling out the middle. Back to Hill. Payton with a steal. And they're running. And for Bronx. And it's Wallace in at the 4.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
The Bronx shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Seattle trails by 16. Pass to Eaton. Here's Nowitzki. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got rebound number 7 tonight. And here is Hill. And there's the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Wallace has gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Outside Payton. On the wing, Mitchell. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Olajuwon, and the layup is good off the glass. Olajuwon's got 15.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Payton. From downtown, it's rebounded by Olajuwon. The Bronx leading by 20. Hill the pass to Wallace. The rebound by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Seattle shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
At the line for 1 shot.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Spun in there, gave him a great move. And the Bronx leads by 19.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Jones. This one for 3. The Bronx grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Hill the pass to Olajuwon. Back to Hill. Fires the three. Seattle pulls it in. Right side, Payton. Stripped away. And here they go. Shot's good by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 8 points in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
The teardrop. The Bronx grabs a miss. Olajuwon's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the buckets simply will not go down.
Here's Cheeks. Pass to Mullen. Clock at 6. The shot. And there's the Bronx with another bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Bronx making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. The fader. Hill can't connect.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Jones, the pass to Payton. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you guys.
Merci. Allie, thanks for the report.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Timeout called, the Bronx. Seattle making a switch here. And it's the Bronx's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. There's a screen by Aldridge. To the inside. Seattle pulls it in.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Here's Maverick. Got a hand on it.
Well, tremendous instincts and great position. Chandler scoping that one the entire way.
Dandridge passes to Cheeks. Out to the right wing. Here's Mullen. The 15-footer is good. Mullen's got 8 points.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Hardaway, the pass to Aguirre. Pass to Chambers. Soft touch off the glass. Chambers has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Here's Cheeks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cheeks has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Here's Dandridge. And it's Maverick with a rebound.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Hardaway, the pass to Maverick. Here's Aguirre. A little turnaround. No good, off the front rim. And it's the Bronx's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. A nice shot by Mullen.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Tim Hardaway.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Pass to Mullen. Here's Cheeks. 5 to shoot. Now here's Aldridge. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Now Hardaway. He's scoreless. Pass to Maverick. Here's Van Arsdale. Shot clock at 5. Fade away. Chambers, good.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
And 1:01 left in the third. Aldridge misses. Aldridge has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Aguirre. And it's in there. Aguirre's gotten his third basket of the night.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Cheeks passes to Aldridge. Here's Mullen. Good ball movement here by the Bronx. Here's Dandridge. From 15 feet away, Chambers grabs the miss. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside Hardaway. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Van Arsdale for 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Bronx, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The Bronx leading by 23, and it's time for an injury report.
I was able to talk with the Bronx head athletic trainer about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel.
Boy, tough news for him, for his family, for his team. And, you know, it's not just him affected. This is the whole organization. And what you hope, obviously, some guys heal faster than others. You hope he's one of those guys.
And Seattle, looking at who they've got. We've got Mitchell, and it's Nowitzki in at power forward. And he gets that one. Here's Price. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Outside Payton. Nowitzki, pass to Eaton, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Second personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bronx?
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
No good on the free throw. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
The Bronx leading by 22. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Goodrich. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
And here's Payton. Pass to Nowitzki. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Yeah, it does it again. Dirk teaching a class tonight on the art of scoring.
Here's Olajuwon. It's hauled in by Eaton. Eaton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell against Hill. Outside for Mitchell. The 3 is up. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Outside, Hill. Pass to Goodrich. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Hill, the pass to Olajuwon. Misses the baby hook. Seattle trails by 19. Here's Jones, and the dunk by Jones.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Here's Price, guarded by Payton. Here's Price, pulls it. The Bronx again can't hit.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Outside Payton. Pass to Nowitzki from outside the arc. Connects from downtown. Nowitzki's got 9 points here in the second half.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
And the Brawlers call time here. To hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Bronx's head coach had some words for his team over the break, and they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. The Bronx leading by 14. Hill with it. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Nowitzki. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one. Durant Hill.
Seattle trails by 17. Outside Payton. Pass to Nowitzki. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Nowitzki's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, this is the full display of the scoring ability of Dirk Nowitzki, one of the most versatile offensive players ever.
Here's Cheeks. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. On up the court. And the dunk by Jones.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Cheeks, guarded by Payton. Outside, Hill. Offensive rebound. The deep three. The Bronx again can't hit. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Seattle. It's a 13-point game, and the shot goes down.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Outside, Hill. Pass to Mullen. Good ball movement here by the Bronx. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Olajuwon's got 8 here in this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
To the right side. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Hill. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul. Shooting for Seattle. Mitchell. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So hits one and misses one at the line. The Bronx leading by 12. Over to the wing.
At the line for the Brawlers. Durant Hill. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And so he hits both. Seattle trails by 14. Outside Payton. It's hauled in by Hill. And his next assist would give him a double-double on the night.
He's shown tremendous vision and tremendous heart out there.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Mullen. The Bronx again can't hit. Outside Jones. Pass to Payton. Here's Eaton. And no one in the vicinity.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
The Bronx leading by 12. Timeout called. The Bronx.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
Wallace, left side. Outside, Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped, and they get it back. Good for 2. Seattle trails by 14. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Olajuwon.
2 minutes remaining.
Yes! Using that window.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Oh, can't hit the jumper. The Bronx leading by 14. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And Seattle calls time here. They're trailing by 16.
Lucas coming out of the corner. It's your Bronx Brothers answer. 20 seconds. Let's hear it for your Brawlers answer.
And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, B.A., so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, B.A.
Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
When you see the score and how much time is left, you realize this game is just about over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Mitchell. Off on the layup. And the Bronx with possession here. 16-point lead. Outside, Hill. 6 to shoot. And there's the screen. 17-footer on the way. Can't get it to go. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Substitution on the court.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
So we see the Brawlers get the win here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And time to present our player of the game.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. On 2, 1. Imagine. If we have tonight. Greg in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Tatum. He's out there with Jokic. And it's Dumars in at the 1 spot. Pass to Jokic. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Jokic has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Hornets. Morant outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Outside Dumars. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And he gets it to go.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but doesn't matter.
Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
And here's Dumars. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. The Stars with the rebound.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Here's Pettit. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Jokic with the screen on Nance. It's tipped. And here we go. Wants to get it to Morant and does.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Outside Tatum. And Charlotte turns it over again. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Now here's Richmond.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Stars.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And so Richmond nails both of them.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
a look now at the numbers for Jason Tatum. He's putting up 13 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Hornets trail by 8. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, here's what Nashville's head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Morant. Nashville, no good that time either.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Pass to Dumars. Jokic a screen. And they get it. Dumars misses. For the Stars, they won their last contest, that game against the Bronx. Here's Pettit. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Pettit's got 6 points.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Doing a better job of taking advantage of your mistakes.
And what their turnover ranking tells you is that they play mistake-free basketball. Being smart with the ball is at the top of their to-do list. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 10-point game. This game against Nashville here, it's the first meeting of the season.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
Dickerson, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This is exactly what an MVP candidate looks like. Jokic can carry the team, yet totally unselfish.
Now here's Morant. 25 points last game. Shoots from the elbow. And Tatum pulls it down. Hornets trail by 4. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
And he knocks down the first one. It has been a heck of a season already, Clark, and we're just getting to the really good part of the year.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner. I mean, everybody is stepping up the intensity now. You can see it and feel it. Seems like every game counts for more than just one game as teams fight for position in the standing.
Ilgauskas is checked in for the Hornets. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic. But it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Dumars misses.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
From 15 feet away, with the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good hustle that time by Nance to rescue the play, getting in there for the board, and then putting it back with no hesitation.
Nashville leading by 4. Morant right side. And Tatum pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Here's Richmond. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Charlotte moving the ball around. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
Richmond outside.
Charlotte foul. Dickerson.
Charlotte making a switch.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here is Sigma. Still yet to score. Out to the right wing. Back passes to Irving. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here's Dumars outside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Robertson. Now it's a 4-point Stars lead. Pass to Ceballos. Ilgauskas a screen on Irving. Back to Dumars. 5 to shoot. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Ceballos against Irving. Robertson right side. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game.
Get that ball to Sigma near the bucket, because that is winning basketball.
Lays it up and banks it in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Robertson. He has yet to score. To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Robertson passes to Irving. Inside, here's Sigma. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backdoor.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Here's Irving. A steal. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Stars lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Stars here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Robertson. He's out there with Richmond, and it's Beck in at the power forward. It's the group in the second quarter for the Stars.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Right wing. Here's Ceballos. Scoreless thus far. Robertson with it. Richmond outside. Pass to Irving. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And that one misses.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Ceballos. Good on the second free throw. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Now Dumars. 7 points in the game. Six on the shot clock. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
They set the pick. Irving passes to Pettit. Good work there as it goes. Pettit's got 8 points.
Yeah, you know, one thing about being a great scorer, you draw a lot of defensive attention. And there, Irving takes advantage by finding an open teammate.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball. Now for the things that come with it. Kevin, back to you.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Top of the key, Morant. Back to Richmond. Pass to Morant. Takes the 3. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Hornets. Trailing by 4. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. Can't connect from short range.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
So timeout called here, the first for the Stars. Nance is checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Carroll's checked in. The Stars with the lead. Richmond outside. Nance outside. Morant surveying the D. Offensive rebound. Back to Nance. Pass to Morant. Clock at 6. Richmond outside. It's good from long range. Richmond's got 5 now.
Boy, Mitch Richmond, a great shooter from outside the arc. Really measures those shots well.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Jokic has checked in for Isaiah Stewart.
At the line for 1.
The Stars have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Dickerson, he's covered by Richmond.
Stars foul. Mitch Richmond. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound the Stars. Bennett's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
And that one's good. Tatum.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
Richmond outside. Pass to Nance. Back to Richmond. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Charlotte making a switch here. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the left side wing. And here is Ilgauskas. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
Boy, again, it's Joe Dumars doing work, bringing the scoring punch tonight.
Timeout called, Nashville. check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at the Hornets, this season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. And, of course, Nashville, they're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now. Here's Chenier. No scoring in this one. There's a screen. Good on the three-point shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Dumars against Morant. Pulls up. Again, the Hornets score. And so Morant will bring it up for the Stars. Pass to Chenier. To the middle. Here's Pettit. The rebound by Ilgauskas. The Hornets have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And the shot goes in. Dumars got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets.
Dumars is a smart, tough, very good offensive player who always plays within himself.
For 3, Richmond. Carroll with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Outside Tatum. Charlotte moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Free throw line jump shot. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now it's a 4-point Hornets lead.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot. You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Fires it up. Good on the jump shot. He has 6. Here's Morant. He's got 6. Time called here. The Stars decide to talk it over. Without question, Joe Dumars displaying his skills.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Barnes is checked in for Charlotte. Wallace comes in for Jason Tatum. .157 left to play in the first half. Here's Chenier. He averages about 5 points a game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:48 left here in the second. Pass to Beck. 6 to shoot. Ceballos against Irving. Green for 2 points. Irving's got 7. Charlotte's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
The Stars trail by 5. Here's Chenier. Robertson passes to Chenier. The 3 ball. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Robertson. Just 5 on the clock. The shot misses. Barnes outside. Pass to Ceballos. And the rebound goes to Nashville.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Right side, Irving. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first half. Hornets ahead, leading by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Charlotte Hornets.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
Taking a look at Charlotte, I think we know at this point how good this team can be, and that is not very good, Ernie.
Look at Kenny over here reading like a third grader. Hard to disagree, but this team is bunk.
Bunk?
Bunk?
I said it, bunk.
Bunk? Hey, define bunk.
It's a dunk, but a bad dunk. Bunk.
Ooh. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game so far from Joe Dumars.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Hornets leading by 7. Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got Nikola Jokic. Also Tatum out there. And it's Carroll in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Carroll. Outside Dumars. Dickerson. It's rebounded by Donaldson. And for Nashville, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. To the inside. Bennett, the pass to Morant. Outside for Richmond. Three-pointer. And Jokic with the rebound. The Hornet shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
And, you know, that vision from the 6'10" center, very impressive. Jokic is a wizard as a passer.
Now here's Morant. And stolen by Tatum. Pass to Dumars. Down low. Jokic off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And the rebound goes to Nashville.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
Nance passes to Donaldson. Dumars against Morant. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Morant's got 8. Hornets leading by 7. Pass to Tatum. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Morant against Dumars. Morant passes to Donaldson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 5-point Hornets lead.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Checked in for the Hornets.
Hornets substitution. Number 28, Isaiah Stewart.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Jokic with a screen on Nance to the inside. A slam by Jokic.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
Now a timeout called by the Stars. no reason for these big men to shy away from contact on the inside, because when they get to the foul line, you can see the success they've been having in the past month. Fifth on the list, Jokic.
Yeah, he's got a great rhythm and form at the foul line. Sometimes we don't see that in the big fellas, but he is automatic up there.
Yeah, just call him Mr. Sure Thing. He's developed a really nice, consistent free throw stroke. And it's good to see somebody destroying that myth that big guys can't make their free throws. No hack a Shaq here.
And stolen by Tatum. And here comes the break for the finish. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You've got to be careful around Tatum now. If you're not paying attention, he'll take that ball away from you quickly.
Richmond left side. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here's Tatum. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 15 points a game.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Here is Richmond. 6-point game. Again, the Stars score.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Dumars. Here's Jokic. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trains the three-pointer. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away. Quick release. Money.
Now here's Richmond. He's got 10. Morant passes to Nance. Here's Donaldson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Sweet touch on the jumper from the big fella, James Donaldson. Stretching out his game, literally.
Dickerson. Offline with his 3. The Stars trail by 5. Nance passes to Morant. Now Richmond lets it fly. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Richmond's got 7 now in this quarter.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Barnes, still without a basket. Pass to Sabalos. Irving with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. A nice shot by Chenier.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
To the paint. And the champ by Ilgauskas.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The Stars trailing. Net. Great positioning on the putback. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Dickerson. Richmond with the defensive effort. Nashville has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Chenier's shot is off. Oh no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
He's checked in for Richmond. The Hornets trail. Now here's Dumas. He's got 16. Top Tatum. Pocket 6. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Sigma's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Chenier. 5 points in the game.
Charlotte foul call. Dickerson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Irving. And here is Robertson. 4 on the clock. A nice shot by Chenier.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Pass to Irving. Here's Chenier. Good on the shot. Chenier's got 9.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Okay, time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Hornets head athletic trainer. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. A return tonight is no longer in the cards. The question now is this a multi-game injury? Something that's yet to be determined. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Stars.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
.106 left to play here in the third. Barnes kicks to Dumars. Front past the arc. Rebound the Stars. On offense, here are the Stars. They're on a 17-7 run. Oh, the lob to Irving. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
You love the vertical, the bounce, the ability to go up. And then the power combined with that on the flush. Man, Irving making it look easier than it is.
Now here's Barnes. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Tatum's shot is off.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
No good from Irving. Tatum looking around. To the middle. Here's Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
That shot, no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Stars lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Richmond. He's out there with Morant. Anderson is out there with Nance. And it's Pettit in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there right now for the Stars. Here's Dumars. Nashville getting their last shot to go.
And that's what Barnes brings to the table. Scotty is a point forward with a great feel for the game.
Pass to Morant. Nance outside. Out of bounds as Nashville keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Charlotte making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point territory. And Jokic with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Jokic a screen. And here's Dumars outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Nance dishes to Morant. The shot comes out. Good D by Barnes. Here's Dumars. Rebounded by the Stars. Morant outside. Morant pulleys his way inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Tatum. On the wing, Barnes. And the Hornets miss again. Nashville leading by 5. Nance passes to Richmond. And Richmond with the stuff.
On a roll here tonight. Richmond with a lot of offensive tools, and he is happy to show them off.
Jokic with the screen on Nance. Up top, Tatum. Covered by Nance. Tatum with the screen on Morant. Barnes can't get it to go. For Nashville, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Richmond kicks to Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Donaldson gets it to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the ring.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Jokic sets the screen for Tatum. And just miss after miss right now.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
That one goes. Counted. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for Nashville.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here's Dumars. It's over Richmond. Here's Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Morant outside. Nance outside. Pass to Richmond. Lets it go from deep. Here's Pettit. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Morant passes to Richmond. Here's Pettit, covered by Barnes. Out to Morant. And again, it's Nashville converting.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Outside Dumars. And the Hornets making a change here.
First team foul. Hornets substitution. Number 3, Michael Dickerson.
Jokic passes to Tatum. Here's Dumars. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. Dumars got 4 this quarter.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Richmond outside. Inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
You know, Pettit is not a good scorer. He's a great scorer. Effective at getting whatever shot he wants and then converting.
Bob Pettit, 1 shot.
Hornets trail by 16. It's Dumars on the wing. Jokic a screen. Puts it up. Dumars misses. And here's Nashville. They're on a 19-6 run. To the inside. Stolen by Dumars. Now, here's Jokic. Defense is right there. Tatum on the wing. Here's Carroll. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, at his size, Carroll is already most of the way there inside. He just needs the ball and a little room to operate with.
Now here's Richmond. Just 5 to shoot. From 10 feet away. No good.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Driving to the basket. Swiped away. Carroll against Morant. Here's Donaldson, and that's in there.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Ilgauskas is checked in for Charlotte. It's a 16-point game. Outside Tatum. It misses.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Here's Pettit, covered by Ilgauskas. The shot is off.
That's the plan defensively. Can't give him an inch of breathing room. Keep that space tight.
That one goes. Count it.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Nashville leading by 14. Morant outside. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Nashville.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Ja Morant.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
A platoon swap here for Nashville. Free throw, no good for Jokic.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
So no problem for the Stars as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now, our player of the game.